All of these stories and more on South Loop TV.
Good morning and welcome to South Loop TV. My name is Kayla Serrano.
And I'm Gerard Fogarty. Here are this week's top stories. A new voting law just passed in the House and is raising red flags. Critics say it could make it harder for some people to cast their ballot, especially married women and trans voters. The Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act, more commonly known as the SAVE Act, was passed this week, requiring that a voter's name match exactly to the one on their birth certificate. Supporters say it's designed to protect election integrity, though opponents argue it's voter suppression. Advocates for trans individuals and married women say the law fails to account for legal name changes due to gender transition or marriage, and they warn it could cause confusion at the polls or prevent some from voting entirely. Legal challenges could be coming up, but with elections near, voters are being urged to check their documents now.
Illinois Workers in Action hosted a Know Your Rights training workshop on Tuesday, April 15th from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Today, Columbia students gathered in 600 South Michigan for a different type of class with Columbia Vote, who hosted a Know Your Rights training to educate students on how to go about encounters with ICE. The event provided tips for protecting rights and being an ally in various situations, such as ICE encounters, and how to help others in these situations. Columbia Votes wanted students to walk away with a clear understanding.
The issue is being informed about the rights of immigrants, and in particular, the rights of undocumented people. And it's important because they may be undocumented or have family members who are undocumented, or they may wish to be allies for friends, family, and other people who are undocumented, maybe even people they don't know.
The event was a collaboration with Illinois Workers in Action, who provided the training. Illinois Workers in Action is an organization aiming to create change in the workplace for all workers, regardless of employment type.
So Illinois Workers in Action is a grassroots nonprofit. So we do a lot of work with workers' rights, so labor rights, and educating workers on their rights and advocating for them, making sure that they have like minimum wage, that they aren't being treated badly and are in a sustainable work condition. So with this administration, we do a lot of work with undocumented workers. So I specifically work under their immigration department. So I do a lot of presentations in schools and teaching students about their rights.
This training is one of many examples of how Columbia is helping students to make a real-world impact. Reporting for South Loop TV, I'm Cassidy Casanova.
Well, for those that do have to register, a new student portal opens next week. My co-anchor Gerard Fogarty sat down with Assistant Provost of Student Retention Initiatives, Dr. Greg Foster Rice, and the new registration system and what to expect.
Hello there and welcome. My name is Gerard Fogarty and I am here with Dr. Greg Foster Rice, Assistant Provost of Student Retention Initiatives. Dr. Foster Rice, thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, thank you very much for having me, Gerard.
Of course, absolutely. So, we'll get right into it. Brand new registration portal, right?
Yep.
Opens up on April 21st. Students will be able to look at their fall classes for the very first time. Tell us a little about the key standout features of this new portal.
Thanks for inviting me in and asking me to talk about it. We're super excited because this is a big investment that the college is making in terms of improving the student experience. The new system is going to be mobile friendly, so students will be able to look at it. It will dynamically resize on their phones, their tablets, their computers, so it'll offer greater accessibility. It's going to be a lot more familiar with the kind of searches that you're used to being able to do. You'll be able to choose days of the week, you'll be able to choose departments, you'll be able to choose prerequisites or not and things like that. And then it's going to build out a schedule for you that you can plan on and hold on to, and then the week of April 28th, when your registration date goes on, you'll be able to hit one button, register now, and register for those classes. Now the caveat we have for that is if there's not availability in the section by the time you register for it, it'll put you on a wait list. This is just the first phase of a rolling go live that when students come back in the fall, they are going to see a much more expansive set of offerings. it's going to offer us a lot of more opportunities to communicate with students and to do it safely and securely.
Say that I am a student who has, not been keeping up with my emails. I have not seen any information about the registration system, right? Registration's coming up pretty soon. I don't know what I'm going to do. What is the one key takeaway that you would say to students as they go into registration?
Prepare this week and next week. As you get in April 21st, plan, look at your schedule, look at what's available, make sure that that you're gonna have a working schedule, and then register yourself.
Dr. Foster Rice, it was a wonderful, wonderful conversation with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yep.
You bet.
And next up, an event to raise awareness about a condition. We'll be right back.
Jay, it's me. I spoke to Mom and Dad. We don't think you should have a gun right now. It's temporary. Things felt dangerous. I think you need to talk to somebody.
I don't know which way to turn.
Jay, you took that first hard step to find someone that can help you on the path to recovery.
You sound good.
I think I see a way through.
Jay!
Danny.
Danny! Labs.
Danny, we need to talk.
Danny! Danny! She's overdosing.
When no one else knows what to do, it's gotta be you. Carry naloxone. You could save a life.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love. Love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our every day.
Several complaints from students expressing their concerns of how familiar faculty are with Canvas. Some Columbia professors keep Canvas updated and organized, but others don't use it consistently, leaving outdated assignments or missing content. Students say slow grading is a big issue too, with some waiting weeks for feedback, adding stress on top of already packed schedules. The college has a set of rules called Canvas Essentials that faculty are expected to follow, but not everyone sticks to them. Columbia does offer training and support for instructors who need help navigating the platform. Students can also report problems to their professors or program coordinators. The goal? More transparency, better communication, and a smoother academic experience for everyone.
Now, that reminds me, I think I have to submit an essay by this weekend.
Yeah, I got a couple assignments as well.
But on a sunnier note, what better way to enjoy springtime than with an ice-cold half-and-half lemonade and iced tea? Fittingly enough, the 7-day forecast this week will also be half and half. Let's take a look. For the first half of the week, we're going to be looking at some high chances of storms with a relatively cool weekend and early week, with lows in the mid-40s and highs in the 50s, 60s range. Carrying through the rest of the week, however, we're going to see mid to high 60s with lows in the 40s. It's good to know we're getting those April showers out of the way now.
Hopefully that means we can see some more beautiful flowers bloom soon. And on the topic of flowers and things that are beautiful, students this week made intricate origami butterflies in support of those who are affected by a condition known as fibromyalgia. Here is Uriel Reyes with more.
Through origami butterflies and discussion, students were informed about fibromyalgia through an event this week. Titled Fibromyalgia Awareness, this event took place in the first floor of the Student Center. It was created with the purpose of informing about fibromyalgia, which is a chronic disorder. This is a condition which affects 2 to 4% of people with side effects such as fatigue, poor sleep, and mood problems.
The purpose of this event is to raise awareness of the condition called fibromyalgia, which is a condition that I have. It affects the central nervous system and how the body perceives pain. And it can cause a lot of different issues with digestion and migraines and things like that.
This event was organized by Columbia student Kaylin Reinert with the purpose of creating awareness about the condition.
Origami butterflies that are a part of this event are a symbol of fibromyalgia, the purple and the butterflies. I thought of this event last year because it was also around the same time last year that we hosted this event for the first time. I reached out to the SSD office, and that's how this happened.
For more information on fibromyalgia, visit the Mayo Clinic website at mayoclinic.org. Reporting for South Loop TV, this is Uriel Reyes.
It is a wonderful activity for a great cause.
Beautiful butterflies.
Now, let's get the ball rolling and see what's on for sports this week. The Renegades dance team is hosting an open class tonight from 4 to 5:30 p.m., which is open to all skill levels. On Sunday, Renegades volleyball hits the court for a competitive practice from 1 to 3 p.m., followed by an open gym Monday night from 6 to 8. Black Wolves basketball will hold open runs this Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. and again Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. For ballet lovers, Renegades On Point is hosting a ballet open class Monday evening from 6 to 7. So go out, get active, and move free. Coming up, customizable clothes to get your manifest on.
And as always, a Shine On Student Spotlight.
Jay, it's me. I spoke to Mom and Dad. We don't think you should have a gun right now. It's temporary. Things felt dangerous. I think you need to talk to somebody.
I don't know which way to turn.
Jay, you took that first hard step to find someone that can help you on the path to recovery.
You sound good.
I think I see a way through.
Jay!
Danny.
Danny! Labs.
Danny, we need to talk.
Danny! Danny! She's overdosing.
When no one else knows what to do, it's gotta be you. Carrying the lock zone, you could save a life.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our every day.
While flowers may be starting to bloom, so are the spring holidays. It's hit that time in April where there are a lot of spring holidays and reasons to celebrate. The 8-day-long Jewish holiday of Passover started April 12th and is still ongoing and will finish this Sunday, April 20th. Easter Sunday also falls on the 20th this year, a holiday typically celebrated within the Christian faith, along with today being Good Friday. To many Christians, Good Friday honors the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, and Easter celebrates the day he rose from the dead. Also next Tuesday, the 22nd, is Earth Day, a national holiday focused on protecting and admiring our planet.
Sounds like the perfect day to go for a walk in the park.
Yeah, I love Earth Day. And with Manifest being less than a month away, students are starting to get excited here on campus.
One of the yearly Manifest traditions is the Manifest t-shirt, designed by a Columbia student each year. For Manifest 2025, the t-shirt is a forest green color, standing out from a lot of the signature black t-shirt designs that we've seen over the last few years. Students are able to claim their Manifest t-shirt free of charge in the makerspace on the second floor of the Student Center, any day now through May 15th. When you pick up your shirt, you also get the chance to customize it as you'd like, with patches, beads, and buttons. Although those buttons can be tricky, they can prick you in the finger.
Yeah, but I love the pride of the buttons.
Oh yeah. And now we're gonna pass it to our entertainment hotspot of the week, Student Spotlight with Sabrina Belmonte.
It's skipped over. Okay. With over 10,000 followers across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, Quano's not just posting, she's making an impact. As a Sheen campus ambassador, she blends style with soul. Her vlogs and reels dive into faith, creativity, and self-love, all while romanticizing life one cinematic edit at a time. Quano's out here balancing faith, fashion, and film like it's no big deal. If you want to feel inspired or see what happens when someone uses their platform on purpose, she's that girl. For South Loop TV, I'm Sabrina Belmonte.
And that's going to wrap it up from everyone here at South Loop TV. Once again, my name is Gerard Fogarty.
And I'm Kayla Serrano.
And we will see you next week. Thank you so much.